Friends that trade together, they stay together. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday. We're in December. Monday, December 2nd, 20 and the 24 coming to an end. Coming to an end of another beautiful year, 5:38 p.m. here in the dark as night farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. Where are we at? Okay, we got a pretty good number going up here. We got 2524. So we're just knocking on all time high's door. Yeah, yeah. Although we're still underwater on 3 out of our 4 leaps. We've got the GLD 245. GLD is a gold ETF, and a leap is an call option. I purchased these. All of these are call options that I purchased with long dated expirations, all of them January 16th, 20 and the 26th. I consider a leap. I don't know what the actual definition is as far as time frame is concerned, but as far as what I've been told, you're looking at a year plus out to be considered a leap. Long equity appreciation, such and such. Trading it, you don't even know what it's called. Well, it's close enough. So there's 2 positions here. There's 4 positions, 2 different ETFs. One is the GDL Gold ETF, 245 strike, 240 strike. One of them is down 85.40, the other one down $200. And then the SLV, that's a silver ETF. We got the 27 strike down 6,500 and the 26 strike up 3,500. All 4 of these, I promise you, and this is not financial advice, but I promise you, all of these are going to be printing that money into my pocketbook. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I did add 2 positions since we last talked. I still have my AGQ. This is a silver leveraged bull ETF, 2 times bull. So it moves essentially 2 times either direction to silver. So that one is currently 35 up 35.10. I still think we're going to make one more lower low in silver. I'm not positive about that, but I think we're going to make one more lower low where we hit 29 on the silver. I don't know when that is because I'm certainly not showing it here. Where were we at here? All right, maybe you don't feel that way. Could we get back down to 30? You know what? We could go back down to 29, and then this moves over. That's the low of the 2 of wave number 2. And if that's the case, I'll definitely be loading up on more AGQ and the SLV leaps. Biddy, don't even ask. You don't want to know. All the Bitcoin fans, I'm one of them, but I shorted Bitcoin. I did. I shorted it a little early. That's what I'm known for. Get in a little early, get out a little early. I'm going to tighten that up. I'm going to get in a little closer to bottom and then get out a little closer to top. But I am up $1,203 on that position. And then there you go again with your oil. Got in on the UCO, and you know that is a 2 times bull on the USO, which is the United States Oil Fund. We'll look at the charts in uno momento. The other thing I wanted to show you, which is helped this portfolio over the weekend, was, where are you? Drumroll, please. I think I saw it when I clicked on this. Yeah. So I did get paid $7,310.41 over the weekend in interest. That's right. Right into the skinny jeans went that nice wad of money. So that's why we're back in business with the current total in the portfolio. So that's it. I've got essentially 2 leap positions in 4 categories and 3 equity positions, all of them leveraged. You were just in love with those leveraged ETFs. And don't believe me when I tell you, do not mess with these unless you do an enormous amount of due diligence and you have tremendous conviction in the direction of a particular play, particular position, which I do. My biggest conviction would be in gold and silver. Still. Yeah, still. So that is that. We looked at silver. I don't know. I hope there's not a lower low, but I wouldn't mind one more entry. And if I get one more opportunity, because it's been a little confusing. All of this could be wrong because it's been meandering. You see where our big white line is. We got to take that 3150 out. We just have to. Do I have a red line in? No, I don't, because I don't even have a red line fear. I can't see us going any lower than this. Was this lower? We'll call it 2968. What was this? 2961. So let's call that the low of the low. I just can't see us anytime soon getting any lower than that number. But if I can get another 22 or 29 handle, it's a psychologically pleasing number, because I think now 30 is actually our number. We've battled the cartel, the bullion banks, and the cartel that loves to manipulate precious metals prices, especially the gold and silver miners, and especially silver. I think we have busted them right in the cookie bag, and they just have been unable to sustain beating the price down under 30. And that's a good thing for us, because that silver squeeze, it's coming. Count me in on that. So would I like this just to play out as I have it graphed here? That would be very nice. And if it proved to be, because what you need from 2 to 3 is 5 clear waves up. And then if we have 3 clear waves down to 4, then I know we're in the exact pattern that we have illustrated here, which means it wouldn't even matter. You can just go long here big time, push it in real good. And then this thing's taken off, and wherever that, at least 32, 3250, 33, and then an ABC correction, and then boop, moonshot. Gold. You were here when we put this thing on with the ABC. It did it went a little lower than our original ABC with this red wick down, so we just moved it down just a bit, put in our 5 waves, and it's essentially following it, but now it's trying to meander. So does it meander down to a lower low in a 2, and we just move that 2 over, or does it meander and then get its 5 waves up to 3? That's what we're looking at. That's what we're tracking. The Bitcoin. And so I had my finger on the sell button. I really did. I had my finger on the sell button right in here on that biddy short position, because this is a biddy tracks the inverse, okay, daily price movement. Okay, it's not a 2 times, it's just a 1 times. So it's a daily inverse, meaning when Bitcoin goes up, biddy goes down. When Bitcoin goes down, biddy goes up. The fund aims to profit from the price decline of Bitcoin. Again, I'm just here to try to make money. I don't have any favorites. Obviously, I love oil, gold, silver, but I will also short them if I think that's what's going to make me money. I'm loyal to me and my friends and my family. So that's what I'm looking at here. And it was right around this spot that I was showing you on that Bitcoin chart that I had my finger on the trigger. But I was like, man, I've sold out way too early, way too often lately. So I'm just going to see if this plays out how I believe, which would be this. I think we're going to see at least a 93 handle on this move down, because if we like ABC, or are we going to, I don't think we're going 5 waves down. I think we're just corrective. We had essentially a double top. I can't call that a double top. Close. Like, you see we get up to, no, there's got to be another one in there. Where's it at? Where is it? Wait, that's the problem. Hold on, I'm talking to myself. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we got one test of 100,000. No, go back here. There it is. There's the serious test. I just didn't have the right look here. But we had $100,000 test here. We had 99,000 here. We had 98,745 here. 98,000 here. 97 was this today? Yeah, 97,409. But the theme, if you notice, is just let's do this. Let's do a these. Can we get a hold of it? Where are you at? There it is. Nope. Move your head. Give me 1 month. Give me 1 month. Give me 1 month. Move this. Are you still there? Hello. Oh, there's that old box I put in there. Ugh, I don't think that's. I'm taking that out right now. Let's take it out. Can we get it out? Give it a second to catch up. Let's take that out. I'll regroup on that because I think where we stand now, where are we at now? 95, 668. I think we're gonna get a 93 handle. What's this number? Yeah, I don't even think it's going down. I don't think it's going there. I think it's gonna be a higher low, but I'm looking for a 93 handle to get out of that short position. Um, but I'll just be keeping a close eye on it. But as you can see, just barely. Let's give me a little more action here. Yeah, a little more action there. Give me the trend line, and then if we put it in, you can see it is getting lower highs, not by much, which is promising. So it tells me this is just a correction, and then it's going boop, moonshot 100 plus, probably 120, maybe more than that. Definitely 120. Will it be this year? I don't think so. Well, there's only what 29 days left in this year, but it's definitely going over 100 before this year's out, and then probably 120 peak before we get a multi-month pullback. That is going to be very painful if you're a holder of Bitcoin. Um, but even so, like just a short-term look here on the trend line. So we're going to be meeting here. I want to see again. I want to see 93 handle so I can sell off that biddy at a nice profit. But I won't hesitate to pull the trigger to save some of that because it did get up over $2,000 profit today, and now it's at what 1203. So when we were in here, I was like at $2,300 profit. In hindsight, yeah, I would pull the trigger on that, but sometimes greed and ego, and I don't have a lot of either, but it's just human nature, especially when you're trading anything. Greed and ego get in the way. So I'm like, I know I'm right about this and I want more money. So both of those things lead you to not pulling the sell button here. And then you watch it go, broop, broop, broop. Then I'm like, oh, great. Lower low, lower high, lower low. But since then, it's been, I think, playing back into my favor. We'll see. Um, I'm hoping this plays out by tomorrow. I can get out and then go long because, Bitcoin owes me some money. I'm coming for it. Bitcoin, silver, gold, Bitcoin, oil, USO. This is what I believe is happening. We got a local bottom. We got it. This is a wave one. Okay, wave one of 5 up is my play, but oil's been just befuddling me lately. So do we have a minuscule 1, 2, and we're working on a 3? That's what I'm saying. I think this is the local bottom, but oil's just been, and I think I got another chart up just to show you. Yeah, so this is WTI, which is essentially going to have the same looking waves. Um, as far as oil is concerned, this is a crude spot. And I just put in these trend lines to show you what a tight channel, especially like look at from here to where we're at. Just a tight channel, but I really do believe we're testing this tomorrow. So go ahead and time stamp that so it doesn't age well. No, so that it ages well because we're going to test and hopefully break. If we test, even if we just test, no, I think, yeah, if we test, I might push the sell button on my UCO because, again, it's a leverage position. Here it is. No, I'm sorry, UNG, that's natural gas. Back here, real quick. That's what I'm looking for. I'll leave those trend lines in. We'll revisit it tomorrow. UNG is natural gas. I was on this thing this morning, had my finger on the buy button. Not only my finger, I put in a limit order. I don't know, will it show that? Yeah, I put in a limit oil order on Boyle. Whoa, coming down. getting into my wheelhouse. Would it show? Yeah, there it is. Canceled. Why is it canceled? Oh, yeah, because it was a good for the day. You can see I had a lemon order at 41.50, and that was, does it show me the time I put that in? I don't see so. I don't think so. I don't see that, but it was this morning before the market opened. So keep that in mind. 41.50, and so UNG is natural gas, and then Boyle is it 2 times or 3 times? 2 times leveraged, and the return up or down on the natural gas ETF. So remember, I had the 41.50 in as a limit order, went to the gym, and it only got to 41.57. But I'd be, look at that move. Woohoo! Woohoo! And I don't think it's done. So I'll be eyeballing this again. We get a 41 handle even in the next minutes. Can I buy that? Is that 24 hour? It isn't, is it? What in the world? All right, so I won't be buying it in the next few minutes or even prior to market, but I'll definitely be watching this thing closely for another opportunity to enter tomorrow because I think we're going to catch action, going to catch some real action. And I'm not even sure I have you up to date over here because I did. So what day was that? Wednesday. So last Wednesday, because the market was closed Thursday for Thanksgiving. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family and all your loved ones. We did have 30 people at the house. It went great, fantastic time. And I don't know why I haven't told you this yet, but I will now. If you're still watching, then um, the ladies had a wedding shower on Friday. Guess who it was for? Kid one. Why, baby doll? So Kid one, aka Madison, my first baby doll, is getting married. It's been brewing for the last couple of months. I don't know why I haven't told you. Probably it's probably the greed of still wanting my daughter around, but she is 25. Wonderful gentleman. It's hard to believe still because there's nothing I could say about it because lady friend and I, we only dated for a couple of months before we got engaged, and that's what has happened here. So I can't argue with that. I've tried, certainly in my mind. Grilled him on several occasions, and I done some. All right, between you and I, background check. I am a landlord. Got to do some background checks. Found out a handful of people that know him, including one of my good friends, high school friend, still, in fact, friend to the day. Had a conversation on the phone with him today because he has moved back to the area and is going to be looking for a house. And he says this guy is a good dude, good human. So I'll take it. I'll take it. All I want for her is her happiness. So congratulations to Madison getting married at the end of December. Yep, it's happening that fast. Then they're going on a month-long honeymoon. What? Yeah, month-long honeymoon. So I can't complain about his financial and life position either. So I'll take all those things for my baby doll, and I trust her. So, anyways, what was the other thing? Oh, and then we went to a baby shower. It was a couple's baby shower on Saturday. Our friend, you've heard me say Jeff and Casey, our good friends, Jeff and Casey, their daughter Zoe is pregnant. And we had a nice little gathering at a winery. They rented the whole winery out. We had a blast. Uh, you saw my Packers win on Thursday. I hit an unbelievable parlay. I had a 4-person touchdown parlay, and it was unbelievable. I bet like $5 and won 200. But one of our friends, not that Jeff, but a different Jeff at Thanksgiving, he hands me his phone with his DraftKings open. He goes, "Pick any parlay you want on the Packers Dolphins, and I'll bet $100 on it." And I did, and I said, and I'll put my money where the mouth is too. Coughed up $5, but on his phone I bet $100, and he won like almost 3,000. And it was a 4-person touchdown parlay, which means each of those 4 players had to score a touchdown, and all 4 of them did. And Tyreek Hill was the last one to do it, and it was essentially on a fluke play where one of his teammates, a receiver, tipped the ball up into the air. Tyreek was running by at the same time, grabbed the ball and scored a touchdown, and I went bananas. Mainly for Jeff, not for me. I mean, I was still happy I won $200, but I mean, you know what I don't like to gamble much except on leveraged ETFs. So on last Wednesday, what was my point? On last Wednesday, I did buy 2,000 shares of Boyle, which is the 2 times directional. I'll call it a bull because that's really what I play it as. 2 times bull on natural gas, and then the Friday I sold, bought it at 43.06, 2,000 shares, sold it at 45.85, and I made $5,413 bills. So that was pretty good. And then that's when I went on the biddy. No, I went on the biddy win because I have 4,000 shares. Oh yeah, I bought 3,000 shares here at 23.47, and then another 1,000 shares on Friday at 22.86, and then today is when I bought the 1,000 shares of the UCO at 25.08, and it's currently at what, 25.28. So we're up $200 on that. We'll take it, and I believe that is the update. Wow, you're babbling for over 20 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend. Give a congratulations in the comments down below to my beloved first daughter, Madison. I'm excited. I'm very excited for her mother, because of course she's already talking about grandkids. What? I'm too young for that. No, you're pretty old. And have a wonderful day. And you know what I'll do? I'll see you in the next video.